I went to a peaceful town in Okayama called Kurashiki. It's a photogenic, picture-perfect town with a famous canal running through it, which dates back to the Edo period, which is from 1603 to 1867. Canals, rickshaws, and old traditional Japanese architecture. It was photography heaven. The weather was blazing hot this day because I was there in the peak summer days, which was good for photography because it yields harsh shadows. I went out in early morning to capture the peaceful nature of this town, because soon it will be packed with people. These swans are mascots of Kurashiki. They were here 7 years ago when I first visited Kurashiki. Here, I was waiting for a good subject to appear and walk down the road. And a person on a bike appeared, which was even better. The Lumix LX3 that I'm using has a zoom ranging from 24mm to 60mm. Since there are less people around, it was harder to get closer, so I stayed in the 50 to 60mm focal length, only occasionally using it in wide focal length. There were lots of trees with the leaves hanging down. And since I love having foreground in my photos, I used these leaves every chance I got. And I like covering parts of my subject with the foreground too. Here, I saw two girls on their bikes coming my way, so I positioned myself for a photo. I really love how the LX3 renders green. Since there are lots of trees and plants in Kurashiki, I am happy with most photos I took with the LX3. There were lots of alleyways I could use as frames. This town is small. You can probably walk through all of it in a couple of hours. It was a good photography challenge because I spent 2 nights here, so I was faced with similar photography situations over and over again. And I had to think of new compositions each time. I couldn't always get close and fill the frame, so I shot in a different style than what I was used to. These kinds of photos are right up my alley. Framing, through the glass, and foreground. There are lots of vending machines in Japan. It's funny how even a vending machine looks photogenic when you're in a new place. I loved the painter Monet, so I did my impression of him. I like the painterly quality when you shoot reflections on water. I was fresh off of going to a museum in Kurashiki which had famous impressionist paintings. Kurashiki in fall is also beautiful with its foliage. I was in Kurashiki in the fall 7 years ago. I definitely recommend this place any time of the year, but it is the most beautiful in the foliage season.
朝から2時半までですね。